Alright guys, this is Joe from Idaho again. I just wanted to talk to you guys about some PvP, joining a PvP server, and we had the previous videos on leveling up to around 20, so once you get past 20, you're going to have to start PvPing. Before 20, you're probably just going to be basically a victim. Alright, so this is kind of what we're aiming for. We want some plant X, species X's on your boat and your base. This is just going to keep people from, thinking you're a victim and totally taking advantage of you. Okay, so we're going to rewind back to when I was 25. I think I just got metal tools. I think that's around 25. That was my first base. You're going to have a wood base. You're going to have a wood boat. I think you're all awesome because you're traveling around in style. But this is really indicates you're a victim if you don't have any defenses. So as you can see, I was just gathering materials. I was actually trying to build some behemoth gates around my base. So I was just farming stone and wood. But I think, seeing how I had a fire going so they could see me at night, and no defenses whatsoever on my boat, this guy totally thought I was an easy pick, which I kind of was, so I don't really feel bad. I think I would do the same in my situation at this point, looking back and finding someone else with a boat that had no defenses and looked like this easy target to get some loot. Thinking back on this, I totally made a bunch of mistakes that I could have prevented, or not prevented, but could have tried to do this PvP match a little differently. I was basically panicking. I was kind of mad. I was like, why are these guys messing with me? I'm just this low dude. But really, that's what it's all about. You got to have these little fun adventure times that might piss you off at the time, but they're valuable lessons, I guess, for how you need to act in Ark in PvP. And this is what makes it fun, having these memories. It's what it's all about. So some of the tips and mistakes that I made was I should have, when he's picking me up, I should be tranking his bird, because pterodactyls or pteranodons or whatever, they have really low torpor, and you can knock him out easily. You can see he dropped me whenever I was using trank arrows. But then I wasn't really thinking like that. I thought I could kill his bird or something, probably because I was mad at him. And I switched to regular arrows and switched to a spear at some point. And it's just like, probably you want to trank him. You also are going to want to make a parachute. Like, I didn't have a parachute at the time. And I shouldn't have been coming out of my boat. I had all the materials for a behemoth gate. I could have held up in there for a long time, wait for him to, break a wall and instantly replace it, or watch the health on it and replace it really quickly right before it breaks, and he would see the health go back up and get discouraged and hopefully fly off. But I heard him hitting my walls, so I was panicking, didn't know what I was supposed to do, was new to the PvP server, so I came outside, thought I could take him. He thought I was really heavy because I was full of stone and rock, or stone and wood. But at least I made a parachute. It really didn't help me here, because he just spins through me a couple times and kills me midair. And I was pretty mad. But I spawned back in the boat and make another mistake. It's like, oh, my stuff's gonna rot. I really didn't realize that I had a couple hours before it rotted. So I was running for my backpack naked, and he kills me, and then I can't respawn in my boat for like 5 minutes, so I have to respawn in a random location and make my way back. So this total epic battle against me, now a naked dude, and this guy who's just wanting to get whatever I was gathering so he doesn't have to gather it. It kind of went on and on. I respawned in a random location, made my way back here after like 5-10 minutes. The guy is still breaking in. You can see he has one panel gone, but it's up high, so he can't really walk in or get his bird to fit through there. And I have this plan, thinking, hey, I could could, you know, make stone walls and this guy's not going to be able to break in. Save my boat, save my stuff, feel like a hero. So that was my plan. And then I got shot in the face one too many times with trank arrows. So I got to sleep there, and then once I woke up, it was a lot longer than that. I kind of cut some out, but as soon as I slapped that stone wall up, he ran out, and he didn't want to get trapped in there with me. My plan was to put 2 walls up, but the sand was too far because I was too far up on the shore, and it wouldn't let me, so I was trying to pull the boat out so I could replace that wall too, and that was the only thing I thought I could think to do, and messed up, so he's all after me again. Knocks me out in the water, drags me ashore, and then as I start yelling at him in global, he comes and murders me again. So after that, I just want to get out of there. I want to save my dino. Just one of the tips, unwritten rule, usually people don't want to kill your dinos if they're on passive, unless they have some sort of grudge and they're trying to destroy you, or like wipe your tribe out. But if you're a lowbie like this, usually if you leave your dinos on passive and they're not attacking them and they're not a threat, most people who are nice, they're not going to slay them. Alright, so I thought, let's upgrade the ship. Let's put some spikes on her so we can't have birds flying around like crazy things around my ship. So that's what I did, and that was the first thing to help deter them. This thing's starting to turn into a nice little battleship here. I eventually kept upgrading and put plants on the top, and that's really helped, so I can pull up basically anywhere, farm, do whatever I need to, and not have to worry too much about it, because people really don't want to lose their birds. But that's basically it, guys. Just make sure you get some defenses on your base and your ship, and people won't be messing with you so much. That's a little tip for today. Alright guys, take it easy.